Hi, I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be disloyal and disrespectful women. So, I don't have an email to go through with you today, but I do have a comment that was on a YouTube video. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I thought it was a great little short comment. And you really feel for guys that post things like this and there because they want to give their girl the benefit of the doubt, but when you see the context of what's actually going on, it's pretty obvious to anybody that's listening that he made a bad choice with the woman he got involved with. And so what's basically going on is that he's been with his girlfriend like 4 years now, and about 2 years ago she took a job, really good paying job, and everybody she works with is a bunch of men. That's not necessarily a problem as long as you have a woman who has integrity and obviously you're dating and courting her properly. But let's be real. Everybody, including myself, the longer you're in a relationship, the harder it is to do everything right 100% of the time. You're going to get lazy. You're going to get complacent. You're going to get caught up in life. It's just human nature. And if you've made a good choice in the woman who you're in a relationship with, she and you will talk and communicate and work things out and resolve your differences in a peaceful and relaxed manner and have great, passionate sex afterwards. If you're in a relationship with a chick who belongs to the streets and she's not a good communicator and she doesn't value loyalty, communication, or commitment, because probably she came from a background where she didn't see that example growing up, she's going to do things like this particular guy's girlfriend is doing. And so about a month ago, after about 2 years of working at this job, he noticed that she's talking and texting for hours with a male coworker who supposedly has a hot girlfriend. They're very happy, but they're just friends, nothing to worry about. And his spidey sense is going, nah, this doesn't sound right, but maybe I'm being unreasonable. And so he posted this comment, which I'll go through. It's short, but I wrote a quote that is perfect for this. It's a tough pill to swallow because if you're in this situation, can you imagine you're 4 years of your life with somebody? Everything you do, your families are intertwined and intermixed, and your friends, everybody knows you, they identify you with being with this person. And then you find out she's talking and texting with another guy at work, and she's trying to get you to believe that, oh, you don't have to worry about him. When a woman says, oh, you don't have to worry about that guy, there's nothing going on there, it's kind of like when a woman says, it's fine, it's not fine. So the quote says, loyal women who have integrity and who value and respect their relationships and commitments do not spend countless hours on the phone talking to and texting male coworkers. Women who are unhappy, looking to cheat, or who simply don't value loyalty or their relationship commitments do this without remorse. If your woman is talking to or texting a male coworker of hers all hours of the day and night, but she claims you have nothing to worry about, she's a liar and not to be trusted because she belongs to the streets. Either have an open relationship with her or dump her and find someone who shares the same goals and values. That's the harsh reality. And obviously anybody's in that situation, that's not the words you're going to want to hear, but I'm not here to blow sunshine up anybody's ass. I get paid the big bucks because I'm going to give you the unvarnished truth, because we all have enough people in our lives that go, oh, it's fine. It'll work out. If it's meant to be, it'll be. And all those other useless platitudes. But I'm a dose of reality. I'm going to tell you what it's really like. So here's his comment. He says, hey, Coach Corey and community. My girl of 4 years started a new great paying job 2 years into our relationship. The job is a majority male environment. Last month, I see that she's been excessively texting a coworker while at work. He teases her and whatnot, mostly work talk. So teasing and playfulness, treating her like a bratty little sister, that's flirtation. Why would you do that? Because you like the person. It's as simple as that. There's no other explanation for it. Especially, occasionally, not a big deal. But when it's constant, and especially if you know that person's in a relationship, that's inappropriate. They even were talking on the phone for 4 hours before and 30 minutes to 1 hour multiple times. She belongs in the streets. If your woman is talking to another man for 4 hours on the phone, it's not work related. They're enjoying getting to know each other. They're bonding. They're connecting because obviously that level of, 4 years together. You know pretty much most everything about each other. And so this is somebody new. It's exciting. And obviously it's harsh to recognize that your girl is just talking to somebody else and she doesn't see a problem with it. Or she doesn't want you to think there's a problem with it. Just like when a woman says, it's fine. What do you mean? What's the matter? Don't tell me shit's fine. You're obviously upset. We need to talk. What's going on? He has a girlfriend who she says he's madly in love with. Yeah, if he was madly in love with his girlfriend, he wouldn't be spending 4 hours on the phone with your girlfriend. He'd be spending 4 hours on the phone with his girlfriend. Or in person, making mad, passionate love to her and ravishing her constantly. She says he's just a work best friend, and it's all work talk. Sure. That's a load of fucking bullshit if I ever heard it. That's what the late, great Doc Love would have said is a whopper. She sold you a whopper. In other words, a big fucking lie. Am I wrong for thinking it's more to the story? No, dude, you should listen to your spidey sense because it's tingling and it's going, bro, she belongs to the streets. He says, what do you guys think? Well, obviously, she belongs to the streets. So here's where you're at. It's obvious that if this continues at some point, they're going to probably end up fucking or having an affair. And so if it was me, I would dump this bitch. I wouldn't put up with that. It's like somebody that does that after 4 years. It's like, if you get married and you have kids with somebody like this, you're going to get lazy, you're going to get complacent, and something like this will happen again in the future. She obviously doesn't value loyalty, monogamy, exclusivity, or the commitment. But I would just say, look, you talking for 4 hours on the phone to this guy is not appropriate. I don't care what you say. If he's so madly in love with his girlfriend like you claim he supposedly is, he wouldn't be spending 4 hours on the phone with my girlfriend. He'd be spending 4 hours on the phone with his girlfriend or 4 hours in person beating up her pelvis. He wouldn't be talking to you for 4 hours on the phone and texting you constantly. It's obvious that he likes you. He's teasing you. He's flirting with you. And obviously looking to having an affair. And the fact that you're entertaining this is giving him, you're enabling his behavior and you're encouraging it. I don't care what you say. If I was talking and texting to a hot girl from work, from where I work for 4 hours a night, you'd be getting really fucking upset with me and really worried that I'd be banging her. And so I don't understand why you think it's okay for you to do it with this guy, but it's not okay for me to do it with somebody else. And so you got two choices. You can either tell this guy it's not appropriate, it's interfering in my relationship with my boyfriend, and quite frankly, you should be spending all this time talking to your girlfriend. We need to keep everything professional at work, and that's it. Out of respect for my relationship and out of respect for yours and your girlfriend, that's the way it needs to be. And if you want to stay with me, that's what's going to happen. And I want to hear you call him, put him on speakerphone so I can listen. Because right now, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. And if you really love me and you really care about me and you really care what we have in the 4 years we've been together, you'll do this without hesitation. And if you want to hesitate, then I suggest you pack your shit and get the fuck out, because I don't ever want to hear from you again, see you again, or talk to you again. There's no coming back from this. You're either in or you're out. You're either in it to win it with me, or you can go be with him and his girlfriend. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to tolerate a disloyal woman in my life. So it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Do you want to call him and drop the boom on him, and I'll throw a few 2 cents into what I think of him as a man, which is obviously very low. But if he keeps trying to go and interfere in our relationship, I'll fucking go down to the office and I'll cause a scene. I'll make sure that little motherfucker gets fired, and maybe I'll stomp his ass on his way out the door as he's bringing his box of things with him. That's how I would personally handle it. I wouldn't put up with shit like that. No fucking way. But I wouldn't give a woman like this a second chance. She'd just be gone. I'd be like, pack your shit, go. It's like, that's it. Ding. Check, please. I absolutely would not put up with it. So if you've got a question or a challenge or a problem you're having in your personal or your professional life, go to understandingrelationships.com, click the products tab at the top of your screen, and book a coaching session with yours truly. Until next time, I will talk to you soon.